Welcome. Getting ready for meditation. Starting in a few minutes' time. Ed, you pasta yet, Ed? Pasta pesto again? Saturday night? Hello, Sanal. You okay? Good day, Laura. Good afternoon. Good evening. Thanks for the suggestion. Lots of good ideas coming in. I appreciate it. Gratin from Sainsbury's. Yeah? Is that the one in Knoll? No, not Knoll. Where is it again? Dorridge. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Dean. Pre-prepared, just chuck it in the microwave, yeah? Cheap and cheerful. No hassle. It was your turn to cook then, was it? That was your... Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Lucy and Joe and Kate. Ed's turn to cook, so he nipped down to Sainsbury's for a nice bit of gratin. Hello, Jessica. Oh, ham and leek. Interesting combo. Hello, Tony. Kate. I was letting the wind and air in, but it's going to be closed now. There we go. It's been very blustery today. Yeah. Thank you, Laura. There's some lovely birds out there. The pigeons have, well, a pigeon has just taken up residency in a tree quite close to where these sessions are taking place. And she's made a nest there, and she's sitting on about 3 eggs at the moment, which is nice to see. Did you know, Angela? Very nice. Here we are. Welcome everybody to another meditation session. Thank you very much for joining me on this Saturday. I appreciate it. I know there's lots of other things you could have done. So thank you very much. Hope you can make it through the session. And as we discussed yesterday, seems quite a long time ago, isn't it? In the morning, we were talking about making decisions and choices, and we were talking about practical decisions and choice making for our day. For example, today I'm going to keep a patient mind. Today I'm going to keep a happy mind. And we top that up through the day. But we can also use that with respect to our meditation, thinking now as we're settling in to the space. In this session, I'm going to keep a concentrated mind. Yeah, make the decision. You start getting used to this, and you'll develop confidence in the power of your decision making. Between now, for the next half an hour, I'm going to keep a concentrated mind. Of course, I'm sitting at home. There's potentially lots of other things I could do. There's no one watching me. Yeah. So I could quite easily, I'll just drift off. But I'm going to stay locked in to this space of meditation. I'm going to master the art of online meditation and develop good habits. Yeah, because if you get into the habit of doing online meditation but also doing other things at the same time, it's not a good habit to get into, because more and more, as the years and decades roll by, this will be one of the major ways of learning this kind of training. But it's good to set our own self-discipline. Yeah, it's not enforced. If you go to a group session, of course, take that at home. If we prepare well. If there's any issue with the YouTube connection this evening, feel free to hop on over to Facebook, because that is a different stream. Yeah, just saying. Facebook.com/create Mindspace. You don't need a Facebook account to watch it. It should be at the top of the page. That's just saying if the connection drops. When we're training in this form of meditation, when we're meditating on the mind, we are letting go. We're learning to let go. How often do we hear this? Let go. I just need to let go. Let go. We always feel better when we let go. Sometimes we don't realize that we're holding on, and this is half the challenge. We don't realize that the tension and worry and difficulty arising in our life is coming because we're holding on. Yeah, holding on. In the Buddhist texts, they refer to this as attachment. Yeah, attachment. Grasping onto our life. We're very attached to things of this life, very attached to our world, attached to our body, attached to our ideas, attached to our family and our friends, our reputation, our status, our home, our enjoyments, so many things that we hold on to. And this causes a lot of pain. Yeah, huge amount of pain comes from our attachment. In the Buddhist text, they talk about attachment, and then they talk about non-attachment, which is the opposite of attachment, letting go. So that letting go is very, very helpful for our well-being and happiness, and for our experience in meditation. Many, many problems come in meditation because we can't let go. You probably notice when you're sitting and meditating and you're having all these thoughts about your life because we're holding on to it. You imagine if you could let go of your life. You go into meditation, you just completely let go of your life. You can go straight into the peace and calm of meditation. Yeah. But what we do is we take all our life in the meditation with us. And then, it can be a bit cloudy in there. So non-attachment helps us to to let go and be happy, interestingly enough. When we cling on to our life, we do it because we want to be happy. We cling on to people and places because we want to be happy, and it seems like they're making us happy. And the more we cling on to them, the happier we'll be. But we know very well, don't we? We know very, very well. It causes many problems, both for our mental health and our physical health. Where does the tightness in our body come from? All the time there's some tension, isn't there, in the body? Where's that coming from? Tightness in the mind. Letting go. It doesn't make sense to hold on to this world, because this world, our world, all of our worlds are impermanent. What does it mean? It means they're changing. Everything is changing continuously. Our body is changing moment by moment. The world around us is changing moment by moment. We can't stop that. No technology can stop change. And if we can let go of this changing world, we can start to, as they say, go with the flow. All these expressions are, yeah. But if we cling on to it, it's a struggle. It's every day. Non-attachment, we let go. We actually working in accordance with the conventional reality of our world, which is that it's impermanent and it is changing. And if we want to be happy, and ways of doing that, some of those who are doing these Maranasati retreats on Sundays, every other Sunday, looking at death and impermanence, it's a way to help us let go. Yeah. Understanding the changing nature of our existence. You know, it said, you know, you try to hold on to water. If you're sitting by a river and you go and get a handful of water, you grasp onto it, what happens to the water? Moving, isn't it? It's fluid. You try and grasp onto water on the side of a river. You want to wash your face or drink from the river. Yeah. What are you going to do? Grasp onto it. What happens to the water? Disappears. Yeah, we have to cup it gently, don't we? We have to treat our life a similar way, a lightness of touch. This is very practical advice for our everyday happiness. It's a deep subject, it's an extensive subject, and it requires a lot of thought and practice. And it's extremely helpful for a meditator. Yeah, if you want meditation experience, you're gonna have to let go of something. We can't have the best of both worlds. Yeah. Can't be clinging on tightly for dear life to our world and yet expect deep inner peace at the same time. Something has to go. As I said before, it doesn't mean we abandon. Like, non-attachment is not abandoning people. Yeah, abandoning everything. It's about mentally letting go. Yeah. Mentally letting go. And in a sense, we can train in non-attachment in this meditation. My body like a mountain, my breath like the wind, my mind like the sky, and our thoughts. So we're seeing our thoughts. We see this mind. We see the mind grasping onto the future, making plans for the future. We see that attachment. Yeah, see it. It's like but it's in the space of meditation. It's a cloud. We see the grasping onto the past. And how do we treat these thoughts? Gently, calmly. We see through them. Yeah. We see through our thoughts. We see them come. We look at them. And we see beyond them. And if we can learn to do that in meditation, in our daily life, we can start to practice that. Yeah. It's a life skill. This is what we really need to have learned at an early age. Yeah. But we're learning it now. Better late than never. Let's go again. Taking deep inhalations. We'll take 5 deep inhalations. Breathing in. And breathing out. Deep inhalation. And breathing out. Deep inhalation. And breathing out. Deep inhalation. And breathing out. Final one. Deep inhalation. And hold that. And we set a compassionate intention. How wonderful. All living beings across the world could find freedom from their suffering. So our heart goes out across the world. Everyone is the same. They wish to be happy. They wish to be free from problems and difficulties. How wonderful if they could be happy and free from their problems and difficulties. And we extend this wish. And then to clear the impure winds in our body, to help us get into a concentrated space for meditation. You can dispel them through engaging in the 9-round breathing exercise, gently inhaling and exhaling. Pressing down on the left nostril and breathing in. Breathing out the left 3 times. Deep inhalation. Switch. Breathe out 3 times. And A deep inhalation through both nostrils. Breathing in clear light into the body and mind. And breathing out 3 times. We go again. Deep inhalation. Breathe out 3 times. Deep inhalation. Breathe out 3 times. Final one. Deep inhalation. And breathe out 3 times. Final one. Deep inhalation. Switch. Breathe out 3 times. Deep inhalation. Switch. Breathe out 3 times. And final one. Deep inhalation. And breathe out 3 times. As we meditate, we let go of our strong attachment to this life. Allowing ourselves to simply let go and move into a peaceful space. Letting go of the past and the future, present, and just resting right now. My body, like a mountain. My breath, like the wind. And my mind, like the sky. We simply rest in the natural space of our mind, completely letting go. And if thoughts or worries arise, Don't be afraid. Just look at them, see through them. Just clouds in the sky of the mind. body like a mountain. My breath like the wind. And my mind like the sky. Abide in this vast space for the last few minutes, letting go the past, present, future. Not trying to think too much, work anything out. Just abiding. As our session concludes, we dedicate all the good energy from our practice on behalf of all living beings. May everybody find liberation in their hearts. And may their physical and mental sickness be healed. Okay, thank you very much. When you're ready, please bring your session to a close. Thank you very much for coming along this evening, or this afternoon, or morning, wherever you are. Be online same time tomorrow, 7:30 GMT time.